Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. We are back again for another fantastic conversation on Friday Night Counter-Attack this week. And as you know, I'm actually going through all of the 32 teams at the World Cup, and I'm looking forward to seeing which of their young players under 23 would make my list for the best young players in their squad. So last time we did England, this time we're going to Germany. And Germany are a team that traditionally do quite well in the World Cup. I mean, they did it in 2018, losing in the group stages. Shout out Waleed. Waleed, if you remember, that was a fun time for you as well, which is very, very good. But yeah, don't know why I said that. Sorry, Waleed. But yeah, basically going back into the video, I'm looking at the best 5 under 23 or 23 and under players in the Germany squad, and this will be a running theme throughout the World Cup, and I'm going to be learning a lot more about them and teaching you guys about them as well. At number 5, we have Lukas Nemecha. So Lukas Nemecha is a 23-year-old striker playing in the Bundesliga as well. Pretty sure he's at Wolfsburg now at the same time. 7 caps to his name, no goals at the moment. But with the fact that Germany haven't got a definitive number 9 as of yet, I mean, they tend not to really. I mean, Miroslav Klose was probably the last time, and him and Mario Götze, I would say. Now they've had a rotation of them as well going forward. So I'm really looking forward to seeing if he can actually break the mold and actually make it as the number 9 for Germany in this World Cup as well. They've got a very tough group with Spain to play and Japan to play as well. So they're going to need the rotation in the heat of Qatar. Notice how I wiped my head there. The heat, not in Qatar. Lukas Nemecha is strong, he's quick, he's quite nimble for a big fella as well. Will Lukas Nemecha score at the World Cup? Will he get selected for the World Cup? I'm not sure, but I'm really looking forward to seeing if he actually makes the squad, because I really think he's going to be a fantastic player to watch as well. Number 4 on the list. This is going to be quite fun for me because I've known about this player for a good number of years, even though I tell everyone, when you're looking at players, don't look at their FIFA stats. This is a guy I was introduced through FIFA via my trip to Morocco. So when I was in Morocco in 2019, I met a German guy and he was like, oh yeah, I like football, I support Freiburg. So I was like, okay, Freiburg, they're a good team. I didn't get his name, so if you're ever out there and you're ever watching, thank you for teaching me about Freiburg. They became my new football manager, FIFA career mode team as well, so I'm really looking forward to telling everyone about the young centre-back that you told me about way back when. We're now in 2022, I've had the luxury of watching Freiburg games on the Bundesliga YouTube channel and on Sky Sports as well when they became, and on BT Sport when they're on TV as well. So shout out to the Bundesliga for showing not just Bayern Munich games as well, and Dortmund games. I was watching this guy play. He's a left-footed centre-back. He can play as a left-back and as a left wing-back as well. But I'm really looking forward to seeing if he can cement the starting position down with Tony Rudiger at the back. Nico Schlotterbeck, I'm looking forward to seeing how you do as a centre-back in this World Cup in Qatar. You've got to face Japan. You've got to face Spain. I've forgotten the other team in your group. But you've got some big teams in your group already, and I'm looking forward to seeing if you can actually deal with the heat in Qatar. I personally think you can. I personally think Nico Schlotterbeck will be a fantastic player for everyone to learn about. Now he's at Borussia Dortmund. If you haven't seen him in the Champions League, he had a tough time dealing with Haaland, if I remember correctly. But I'm looking forward to seeing how he does. I'm really looking forward to seeing how he does in the German national team as well. I want to see a bit more from him. 22 years of age, 5 caps so far. He can make that 105 in my opinion as well. I think he's that classy on the ball. He's that classy as a centre-back. And he's got that German efficiency going forward as well. So again, he's not looking at sitting on his morals. He's looking at moving forward as a centre-back. I'm really looking forward to seeing how Nico Schlotterbeck does. Number 3 on the list. This is a fun one because recently I went all the way out to Germany to watch this guy play, but I forgot that he was injured. I didn't go specifically. I went for another day, but I obviously went to watch his team play, and I was hoping this guy would be fit, but he wasn't. He wasn't fit at all. He's apparently one of the biggest generational talents coming out from Germany. He's recently come back from injury. He's yet to be made a first team appearance for his club. But he's only made 4 caps for his country. He's 19 years old. He's an attacking midfielder. He's fast. He's agile. He's nimble. His agility is crazy. His passing between the lines and his dribbling is fantastic. And it's so mature for his age as well. Just like a lot of these German youngsters that we see. It's Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz is someone who I'm really looking forward to seeing. Mostly because, not just because of what I've watched, because of when I was actually out there in Germany, in Berlin, talking to these Bayern Leverkusen fans, they were telling me he could be the next big thing in Germany. He could be the next best player coming out from Germany as well and from the Bundesliga. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how he does getting back to full fitness. Does he make this 26-man squad? I hope he does. I really want to see him play on the biggest of stage. I really want to see how he does against these tougher oppositions as well. And it's a fantastic player to actually enjoy when you're watching him as well. There was a season when him and another player that I'll mention later were getting compared in terms of stats, in terms of passing accuracy. They're both very high in terms of how they do it, and they're both very efficient for their young age as well. Remember, he's only 19 years old, so if anyone needs to learn a bit more about Florian Wirtz, I recommend you have a look because he's a fantastic young player. He's got the world at his feet when it comes back from injury. And again, shout out to the Bayern Leverkusen fans that I met in Berlin. You were all telling me about how good he can be. I'm leaving it up to you guys. I really believe he's going to be a fantastic player from what you've told me, not just from what I've seen on TV. Yeah, number 3 is Florian Wirtz. Number 2 on the list is someone who I've not had the pleasure of really enjoying so far because I still don't think he's hit the ground running in the 2-3 years has been in the Premier League. Yeah, I think you guys know who I'm talking about. I still don't know where his best position is. I still don't know how you get the best out of him. We've seen him score a couple of bangers recently for Germany. He's got 10 goals in total, 30 caps for his country, still only 23. And again, another former Bayer Leverkusen academy product is Kai Havertz. And Kai Havertz, I think, obviously, I want to see the best out of him, man. He's a player that had so much hype and so much potential coming out of the Bundesliga. And Chelsea, you've already ruined Timo Werner. Please don't ruin Kai Havertz. Let's see a bit more from him under Graham Potter as well. I hope Graham Potter finds his best position because personally, when he first came into the league, I thought he was like a right midfielder, an attacking midfielder. I don't know where you get the best out of him. I don't know where Hansi Flick gets the best out of him. He's played him recently as a trequartista, basically as a striker, but you've got your Sanes, you've got your Gnabry's on the wings moving forward as well, Thomas Muller as well. You've kind of seen them run past him and he holds up the play really, really well. But does Kai Havertz really deserve to start as a number 9 for Germany? I don't know. Timo Werner's done very good since going back to RB Leipzig, but would you rather play Timo Werner as a winger like we saw recently, or would you rather see him as a number 9, scoring the goals and getting amongst the attack a lot more than as a winger? I really don't know. But for Kai Havertz, personally for me, I really want to see him shine at this World Cup. I really want to see him do the bits for Germany. I want him to actually land some goals, some assists, and show a bit of his flair that he showed at Borussia. Show a bit of his flair that he showed at Bayer Leverkusen, which is why Chelsea spent £80 million on him. So remember, £80 million is no fee. So obviously scoring a goal in the Champions League final was a big thing for him. But I want to see some bigger things from Kai Havertz. And I'm pretty sure everyone at Chelsea and everyone at Germany expects a bit more from Kai Havertz. So yeah, number 2 is Kai Havertz. Number 1 on my list is someone who I am very much excited about. Well, I got to actually watch him in real life, which is fantastic to see. Again, someone who actually plays in Germany, but I didn't watch him in Germany. I watched him in Italy. Jamal Musiala. So again, 1 goal to his name, 17 caps. Where do you fit Jamal Musiala into this Germany side? Hansi Flick, where do you play him? Do you play him as the attacking midfielder? Do you play him as a 2 in the centre midfield? Because you've got your Goretzkas, you've got your Kimmich's there. Does he come off the bench? I really don't know where Jamal Musiala fits in. But personally for me, if I wanted to see him start, I would start him as that attacking midfielder. I genuinely think he has the quality to unlock defences in these World Cup games. Like I said before, you're playing against Spain. You're going to need to hold possession of the ball quite a lot as well. If you've got your Goretzkas, if you've got your Gundogan in there, if you've got your Kimmich's in there as your 2 holding midfielders, you need that bit of flair. You need that bit of sort of spark as well. And I think Musiala is ahead of Florian Wirtz at the moment. I think he's above Kai Havertz in that attacking midfield role as well. So I really think with the work rate that he puts in, with the dribbling that he has, with his quick feet, with his possession, ball retention as well, there's so much you can roll off this 19-year-old of how well he's actually done so well moving to Bayern Munich from Chelsea. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how Jamal Musiala does at this World Cup. It's going to be the World Cup where I believe he will shine. And I genuinely think that regarding injuries, he'll be one of the ones that will be really influential in this group for Germany as well, going forward as well. When I mean group, I don't mean like the group stage. I mean like this group of young, talented players going forward. I think he's going to be the shining light of what they have going forward as well. So if you got an attack of, let's say for example, Sane on the right, Gnabry on the left, Werner up front, and then you got Musiala behind, or even Kai Havertz up front, it's scary hours when you're looking at it with Hansi Flick as your manager. It is quite scary to see. But no, that's my top 5 list for the under 23 players for Germany going to the World Cup. Did I make a mistake? Should Kai Havertz have gone first? Should Musiala have been 4th? Let me know in the comments below. Did I do anything right? Did I do anything wrong with this? I'm always going to get things wrong. This is just my opinion anyway. So if you guys have a different opinion, do let me know. Comment below. And let's see who has the best list. But yeah, that's been my 5 under 23 players for Germany who I think will be shining at the World Cup. Everyone, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your time. Take care and goodbye.